Oh, those are perfect.
Nick, look, 150-pound tarpon.
Oh my god. What is going on, everyone? It is 7 o'clock in the morning. We are going to be heading to the local pier by me and picking up live pilchards. Watch this, ready? He is so flared up right now. He just wants to eat anything pretty much. He'll eat my finger. So basically we're gonna head to the pier. We're gonna sabiki a bunch of little pilchards and we're gonna feed them to our bumblebee grouper live. Also, I was looking at comments. His name is Bumblebee. So yeah, I've had this bumblebee for about 2 weeks now. The tank has been cycling for about a month. Also, big shout out to Blue Earth Aquariums for hooking me up with this dope 200-gallon saltwater tank. If it wasn't for them, I would not be able to get this fish. Big shout out to them. Their link is in the description if you want to check out the corals they sell, the fish they sell, even the aquariums they sell. So as you can see, he's pretty flared right now. He wants a nice, live, juicy fish. So we're gonna head to the pier right now, and we'll see you when we get there. So we just got to the pier. We are going to fill our bait bucket up with some fresh seawater right here. So this is our aerator. This basically is gonna keep the bait alive. It's just gonna keep them healthy so they don't die off. This just adds oxygen to the water. We're just gonna set it in the bucket and turn her on. So right here's our sabiki rig. This basically is like a little, it imitates like little fish basically. And this is what we're gonna be using to catch our bait. They're about this big, the bait that we're actually gonna be catching. So if you see right here how tiny these hooks are, that's kind of the reason why. Basically you just jig it and you act like a, look at this, look at that. We have so many on already. Oh, look at that. Now my goal is to get the smallest ones just because the bumblebee is pretty small. So we're just gonna take the smallest ones we got. I think you can gulp one of those. These guys are a little bigger, so we're gonna release these guys back into the water and try to find a little smaller one. And guys, you probably are thinking, oh, that's so mean, leave the little fish. But actually, these are bait fish. They are going to get eaten either way. They live in the ocean, and that's just the circle of life. Bigger fish feed on these little bait fish, and that's just how it goes. We got one. We got a bunch. Oh, we got a bunch. Oh, they're dwarf jacks. Oh, that's good. So these guys right here are actually called dwarf jack. They're also another type of species of bait fish, but that's not what we're gonna be using today. Actually, that thing right there is the species we're after. Something cool about these little dwarf jacks is, listen closely. Hear the little grunting? They grunt. That's like their defense, but we're gonna release them, let them go their way. There we go. Oh, that's a perfect size one. That's prime. Like I said before, guys, these are bait fish. This is just how it goes. It's a cycle of the ocean, basically. You know, bigger fish eat the smaller fish. In this case, the bigger fish, being our bumblebee grouper, is gonna be eating the bait fish.
It's not right. What you doing,
Oh
man?
my gosh, you basically live at this pier. So yeah, as you guys can see, Ryan's here. Film it. Oh my god. Guys, those are like, what do you think? 100 pounds? 150-pound tarpon right on the beach. Those things would destroy bait right now.
Oh my god.
Oh
Wow.
guys,
And look how close they are.
look at the beach. That's the beach right there. And there's the tarpon. They're just cruising the shore looking for some bait. Actually, the bait we just caught. So actually right now we need a big bait. We're gonna get one big one so I can save it and always cut it up and feed him the fish just because it's very fresh. So actually they call him the bait master out here. We're gonna be handing him the rod. Go catch us a big one, buddy.
Want to catch the big fish? You gotta use the rod as bait.
This guy has hooks in him.
Oh no.
This is what we have to do. See what I'm talking
my
about, guys?
God.
Come on, look at this guy.
Is it bad? Wait, don't rip it out. Don't rip it out. Don't rip it out. Don't rip it out. Don't rip it out.
We're actually gonna send Ryan, if he's not back in 2 minutes, he's getting thrown off the pier. You have 2 minutes. Timer starts now, buddy. Timer starts now. It's that way. Oh, I'm going.
A few moments later.
Yeah, you saw that, right? Doesn't look like he has anything. What a disappointment. Oh my god, it does!
Big pilchard. This is a specimen's ball right here.
That's funny, thank you, Ryan.
You're
okay,
welcome, man.
okay. So we got our big pilchard thanks to Ryan over here. And now we're gonna head home and feed our bumblebee grouper. Oh yeah, got her. Look at these baits. Come look how fresh these things are looking. Oh gosh, we got a dead one. That's okay though, because we can always freeze them and save them for later. We got our bumblebee grouper right here. He's pretty hungry, as you can see. Look at him, he just wants to munch something right now. And we got a present for him, live pilchards. Now guys, I've never fed him anything live. He only eats frozen sardines mostly. You guys are seeing it first and I'm seeing it first. So we're gonna take the smallest one we can find right now. This is a pretty small one. And let's see how he reacts. Ready? Oh my god. He's gotta find it. We might have to. He's gotta get it. He'll find it. He'll find it. He's cracking it. Oh! He totally ate it. He didn't eat about it yet. Oh my god. Oh! Now guys, I want to say something real quick. Wait, I may not be able to say something yet. Okay, while the pilchard's freaking out, I want to say something real quick. This is the circle of life. This is what happens in the wild. This is as natural as it gets for this fish. He would be doing this in the wild if he lived in the wild. So him chasing this bait fish down is just his natural fish instincts. Come here.
Oh, we don't see it coming. We gotta be quicker than that.
So as you can see, he's chasing this thing around like crazy, and this grouper is a slow-moving fish, and he's actually trying to get it at the right position right now. Look right here. So see how he's trying to get it right at the right position? That's because they eat the bait from the side, so they basically fold the bait in half like that, instead of eating it from the head first. You might want it. He doesn't feel like chasing them.
We got audio now.
Oh my gosh, here it goes, here it goes. Oh, he wants one so bad, they're just so fast. Oh wait, he wants one. He's trying to sneak attack, yeah. He's about to go munch it, right here. I see him. And he ate it. He just ate the other one.
He did?
Yep. Oh my god. He just munched it. It's in his mouth. Come here, come here, come here. Look at it in his mouth. That's so sick. So yeah, as you can see, I added a lot of fish chunks. That's because every one of these species you see, the crabs, the shrimp, they all eat the same thing. They all eat the little fish, and basically, they're pretty much called cleaner up shrimp. And they'll clean up the whole tank. Whatever the fish don't eat, they'll eat. Same with the crab. And as you can see right there, he is eating the fish. Unfortunately, our grouper did not eat the live pilchard, but he did eat a dead whole one. We just couldn't get a good focus on it because he brought it back into the rocks. But anyways, guys, that was so sick seeing him come up. This was my first time actually putting live fish in here for him. I usually feed him dead, so you guys saw it first and I saw it first. But I think it was so sick how he came up and like was trying to blow up on them and everything, but they were just a little too fast. But I do have an idea. If you guys get this video to 8,000 likes, I will go back and I will catch smaller ones. Like I said before, guys, with the bigger pilchards, he's not able to catch them because they're faster, and he has to eat them from an angle because they're too big. He's got to be able to fit them in his mouth. And also, you're probably wondering, what about the pilchards that are swimming around? Actually, these guys will swim around for a little while, obviously until our bumblebee grouper is hungry again. But yeah, this was actually pretty successful. Everything got fed basically. We cut up some pilchard chunks, threw them in there. Shrimp got fed, our crab got fed, and everything's doing great. The tank looks amazing. We got some algae finally growing. I'm very excited with the outcome of this. With that being said, guys, we'll see you in the next one. See ya!